I think the best for Wike is to get another person to be governor. You think that will be possible since he doesn't want a Fubara? Why are they trying to amend the whole thing? And meanwhile, why was it so difficult for them to impeach a Fubara? Because if they had impeached Fubara, if they could follow the process, because they knew that it was not going to be smooth, that's why they suspended him and they tried to force him to accept their own terms and conditions. And that's why that one self, we don't even know where he is. Of course, a lot of people said he's already an APC person. So why is it that he cannot just get another person like this Ami Wule he has been parading? Why was this so difficult? Even because those people too are being affected, whether they are paying them money, through the back door. I am sure because at the end of the day, you cannot tell me that because you are trying to get at a Fubara and all your 26, whatever you call them, your loyalists are being affected. Even when Fubara was not even suspended, people have been asking the question who was funding these guys, who have been paying their salary because everything was a standstill. So instead of for him just to get at Fubara, he had to let the 26 lawmakers to even go. But I know that he has been paying their bills because after they were suspended, we saw them in UK. They said they were going for one kind of training or they were on vacation. They owe 26 people. Even one person said we never even feel sponsor them. Was it with your salary or with your government money? Well, this former Ebonyi governor states Dr. Sam Egu has issued a strong rebuke to the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, over comments targeting Southeast leaders of the People's Democratic Party, describing them as a reckless, unguarded, and misplaced. The dispute stems from a recent meeting of Southeast PDP leaders, during which they criticized the party's national leadership for failing to resolve the prolonged crisis surrounding the position of national security, a role traditionally zoned to the region. The leaders warned that the party risked alienating the zone if the impasse continued. Responding in an interview with BBC Pidgin, Wike dismissed the threat as hollow and singled out Egu and former Imo State Governor Achike Udenwa for ridicule, questioning their electoral relevance and alleging that neither delivered meaningful votes nor produced governors or lawmakers for the PDP in their respective states. This is what they use it. They are not desperate because if they are desperate, somebody like you will not come up. Somebody like you cannot even breathe in politics. They are not desperate and they are not as wicked as you are. They are not heartless. It's only heartless person that will say, oh, you will see that they don't have electoral value. You don't have electoral value. You guys are just using bullying, you are using intimidation, you are using corruption to garner followers. You don't have natural followers. You and Tinubu, we know those who have natural followers without spending shishi. Those who are loved by the people. We know them. What is a love that you people are seeing, that people are portraying or people are rallying around you? You are just like a sugar that ants will always gather because of what you are dishing out. Tinubu does not have genuine followers. He has to he has to he's always imposing himself in, and he has to induce people for people to follow him, and they know. So to you now, you have produced for to Wike now, he has produced lawmakers, he has produced governors. Who with this? See the one where you say he produced, not be wahala dey everywhere. So no, no be wahala dey everywhere. So if it is that easy, and that's why you cannot even get another person. You would have even suspended or sacked that man by impeaching him. Then you bring another person. Well, one thing again is that in a strongly worded statement released on Tuesday, Egu expressed disappointment at Wike's remark and questioned his understanding of internal party dynamics. He said it is in bad taste for Wike to have singled out Achikwe Ndewa and myself for vilification. Egu said This attack is not even only embarrassing to me, it is unwarranted. Egu, who governed Ebonyi State from 1999 to 2007, reminded Wike that producing a successor was not an unusual feat and cautioned the FCT minister against what he called boastful effusions of a newcomer intoxicated by transient power. I produced my successor in Martin Elechi. I also played leading role in determining who succeeded Elechi. That takes influence and grassroots appeal. That takes a influence and grassroots appeal, he said. That Wike did it in his state is not rocket science. See, now not be problem dey. See, can you understand what I was even trying to say? Because these guys were not desperate. They produced people and they just left them and let them and the people continue with their governance. They never interfered, and that's why you are not even hearing them. But see, Wike now, see, only one person when you don't produce them. Now while has full everywhere, and you dey call that one say you are successful. So what's the big deal about it? Egu warned that Wike's current political strength bolstered by proximity to the presidency, may prove short-lived. He challenged the FCT minister to allow the embattled Rivers State Governor Fubara to fully return to office and govern independently, a move he suggested would test Wike's ability to retain political control in the future. Wike can boast for now about producing a successor, but he will soon burn himself out. He is living on borrowed time, Egu said. Let him allow Fubara to return as governor, so we will see whether he will still be in the position to decide who becomes governor in Rivers State in the near future. Egu also criticized Wike's combative approach to internal party disagreements, warning that such behavior could further fracture the PDP. As a political family, the PDP in the Southeast has the right to take a position on matters that affect it. It is not up to Wike or anyone else to turn that into a personal feud. Oh, wow. He's not supposed to do that. Egu said his insistence on controlling River State post-tenure is the root cause of the crisis in the state. It's true now, you just produce only one person everywhere, don't scatter. They produce all these elected, we don't even know them. And they did their own quietly and they moved on. Highest till 2031, if sure. If Tinubu will manipulate and win in 2027, the masses' vote doesn't even count, except God intervenes. His Wike's fall will be catastrophic and antics are laid bare. Mature advice, mature talk, very simple but very immeasurable. You can never compare Senator Dr. Sam Egu to a complete rogue. Egu, a team governor, a two-term senatorial appearance and relevance, a one-time minister of education has all the needed experiences to school a radical, courteous and bunkery who talks with his both lips. Good talk, Wike, use wisdom, future matters. I don't even know why Wike is too arrogant. It's like a too much ogogoro is disturbing him. One day, things will turn around. God never sleeps. Okay? These Igbo people wey no go allow person hear word. Which one be Igbo people? See the way the man just answer am. He did there. He say, who you produce? See the one where you produce full everywhere. See who you produce. It's unfortunate. The man give am. He give am wella. Yes. Took Wike to the cleaners.